Hey Taurus, welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia and I'm going to be doing a really cool tarot reading for you today. We're going to look at who is lusting for you this January 2025, okay? Tauruses, I got a really interesting reading for you today. I really feel like my Tauruses are going through a big ass transformation, okay? And a transformation for the better. We've got a ton of cards here, and I have to say that you might have your partner exactly where you want them to be. So let's get started. Okay, I was going to say Cancer. This is why I was going to say Cancer. Taurus, your energy is Aries energy. So right now you are coming out in your reading as the Fool. What I'm getting about this is that you are feeling ready for a brand new beginning. You're ready to take that leap off of that cliff. And this is clarified by Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. So we've got two water cards here. Now, what all three of these cards are telling me is balance, okay? So I really feel like, Taurus, you have been contemplating this brand new change. We're going to go into what this change is very soon. You've been contemplating making a big change in your life. And I think that you have reached a place of balance because you've done a lot of planning about this. You've done a lot of thinking and you have reached balance and are ready to take this change. So, or make this change. So with Temperance here, we've got balance, but particularly I feel with Temperance, you have healing balance. You've really worked on yourself to heal yourself. I really get that feeling with this card too, because here we have, Temperance being very alchemical. I feel like you've been working on addressing issues that have been making you unhappy, and you're like, okay, there's something that needs to change in my life so that I don't continue to feel this way. Almost like medicine, like you're healing yourself. And I feel too that you do want harmony in your relationships, and you're kind of figuring out how to get that. So we've got the Queen of Cups here, who's about emotional balance. This is someone who's also can be seen as very maternal. But with the Queen of Cups, I'm getting that emotionally you're gaining control over, like tough situations. And with the Chariot here, I feel like this is supporting the Fool wanting to move forward. I think that you're like, okay, I'm ready for this. And again, as I always say in my readings, we've got the two beasts here. You've got them under control. So I just feel like you're feeling very, very balanced and also courageous, like ready to move forward into this new you. The reason that I say that is because the cards for that clarify like how you're showing up in your relationship, like what energy you're bringing to the relationship. It's strong energy. I feel like you've been feeling like there's an imbalance in your relationship, and one in which you might be sort of taken advantage of or undervalued. And it might not be just your romantic relationship, which this reading is about. Taurus, I feel like this is about all of your relationships. I feel like this transformation transcends even the romantic one. So I really feel like you may have been, or you're going to come at your person, and I think people in general, as the Knight of Swords here. And it's interesting because in another reading that I did, I felt like the Knight of Swords was coming at you with this energy, and you were like, ugh, sort of bristling at it. But you might have learned something about that energy too, because you're all about that. This really is the energy that you are now bringing to your relationships, which is clarified by the freaking King of Swords, okay? So maybe you started off like, kind of like letting people know, like maybe in an indirect way, like, yeah, I'm not with that, like, so maybe, like you were still being supportive of people in a certain way, but you didn't want to be. So like, maybe you were being a little fake. I hate to say it like that, but maybe you were like, yeah, I guess, we could try to work this out, or, maybe I could see things in a different perspective perhaps, but like in your mind, you were like, hell fucking no, that's just unfair. And now you coming with the King of Swords and you're not even pretending anymore. You're like, it's not fair. Look at the book. Look at my sword. It's not okay. Like, I'm not taking any shit from anyone. This is clarified by the Emperor. So this is Aries energy again with the Fool.
Can I do a terrorize?
You want to do a tarot?
Yeah.
Okay, but honey, you have to go downstairs and eat your soup and rice with Daddy first. And then when you're done eating your soup and rice, you can do a tarot with Mommy, okay? Okay, go ahead. Go with Dad, finish that, and then as soon as you're done, come up and we'll do a tarot together, okay? All right? I love you, baby. Sorry about that, guys. So we've got the Emperor here, and this is you just taking control of the situations. This is you very, very strongly wanting to take control over these situations. This is really, really strong energy. The King of Swords and the Emperor. The Emperor is all the kings rolled into one, and the King of Swords is one of the most formidable characters, let's say characters, one of the formidable players in the tarot universe, okay? And this is further clarified by the freaking Five of Swords. So you are not taking any bullshit from anyone. You're like, this is how it's going to be, and that's it. Fight to the death, kind of. This is, and I never thought that like Taurus was the type of person to not stand up for themselves, but I really am getting the feeling that there's a group of the Taurus collective that have really been, you know, kind of maybe letting family members and romantic partners kind of walk all over them, and you guys are like, I'm not having any more of that, which is great. The other energy that you're bringing to your relationship is the Ace of Pentacles, but it's a really interesting Ace of Pentacles, okay? It's almost like this Ace of Pentacles is about you not being with the way that, not having the same energy that you've had in your relationships thus far. So we've got your card here, Taurus, the Hierophant, okay? And this is clarified by the Ten of Swords. It's almost like you're killing the person that you were so that you can transform into this very powerful, formidable person that will not be taken advantage of in relationships. And I like it. You know, as long as you keep that King of Swords under control, because this worries me a little bit. I feel like you're coming a little strong and a little aggressive, but you know, that does worry me a little bit, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now let's talk about your person's energy. We are starting your person's energy off here with Justice. So you could be dealing with a Libra. We've got major for Aries, major for Taurus, major for Cancer. So it's really hard to say, you know, who your partner is. What this is really telling me is that your partner is under the impression that justice is needed in this situation. And I don't think that it's that they feel they need justice. I think they are recognizing that they need to give you justice, because this person's energy is, this Justice card is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. They're looking for good luck with you. And it looks like they're coming out of a Nine of Swords. So maybe this person did something that, you know, got you feeling like, oh my God, like I can't take this anymore and I have to stand up for myself. And so now they went through like a depression sort of about like the status of your guys' relationship, and they're coming out of it. They're calmer now, and they're able to, you know, like have hope about the situation. And that hopeful feeling is giving them the clarity that they want to work on your relationship. This could also indicate that you guys have been through some stressful cycles and they want to work on, you know, having more cycles with you, but possibly making them not stressful. So your person's energy, boy, oh boy, the energy that your person is bringing to you is the Lovers. So clearly this person is lusting for you. We've got the Eight of Cups here too. So, you know, for me, the Eight of Cups could be walking away from behaviors that are sabotaging your relationship, walking towards the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment to be with you. And I want to say it's that because this is further clarified by the Two of Cups. And, you know, whenever I see the Two of Cups, I know that you're feeling this way about this person too. I feel like the Two of Cups tells me when it lands, especially as a clarifier for the Lovers, you're feeling this way about this person also. So I wanted to know, like, who is this person that, you know, is feeling this way about Taurus. And also I just wanted to make sure who's in the Two of Cups here, you know, like who is this? Well, my babies, you are definitely here. And interestingly, we've got the Empress for you that also has that Libra energy. So I feel like that's really solidifying and emphasizing that you do feel justice is needed in this, because the Empress is Taurus and Libra. So, or you may have Libra placements in your chart, but I really do, I'm getting the sense, especially with the strong transformation energy of yours, that you want justice in your relationship. And the King of Pentacles. So whoever your person is, they could be an earth sign or have earth placements, but this person might be a very good provider for you or makes a lot of money. And it's not that you're coming into money, because sometimes the King of Pentacles shows up when people are coming into money. And no, I specifically asked, you know, who the Lovers are in this situation. And for sure you showed up. So maybe you see your person as someone who's very capable of making money. Okay. That Midas touch. All right, so I also pulled some like romance cards for you guys. So we've got divine feminine, yin feminine energy, and this is genderless. This just means that someone is bringing a lot of feminine energy to the relationship, which is never a bad thing, and then we've got bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. That might have been something that you were dealing with, but I hope it's not you pretending to go into a very strong energy but not really going into it. And we've got intimacy. So clearly your partner is looking for intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. It seems to me like you're going to have great makeup sex with someone, who has like a strong, maybe strong earth placements or something like that. I wish I could tell you more about the person that's coming towards you, like a zodiac, like a for sure zodiac sign, but we got so many majors in here. We got a major for Gemini. We got a major for Gemini. We got a major for Libra. We've got a major for Cancer and Sagittarius. We've got a major for Aries and Aries. So it's more likely that you're dealing with an Aries, but really it could be anyone. I mean, look at all those majors. Anyway, Tauruses, I love you. Peace. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.